We managed to catch up with the tournament organiser of the Community Cup, Duane Heath. Now, he's been involved with club rugby for quite a while, trying to structure this tournament and find the best way to put the competition together. And we finally managed to catch up with Duane Heath from SARU. And he tells us a little bit more about the tournament, the format, and of course how they've managed to structure this tournament around the rest of the country. Catch up now with Duane Heath from SARU and find out more about the Community Cup. Folks, I'm with Duane Heath. He is the tournament manager of the Community Cup. The Community Cup has not quite started yet, but of course we're at Hammies today, where the first warm-up match was played for Hammies against Dispatch. Duane, before we talk about today's match, are you guys ready?
We're ready, JP. We're ready. We've got 52 games to organise, but all the flights are booked, the hotels are booked, and the teams, as we saw today, are gearing up.
Tell us a little bit more about the Community Cup for those that have absolutely never come across it. Let's assume I've never played rugby before, and I'm 12 years old and I want to know more about the Community Cup.
JP, the Community Cup is the old National Club Championships that's been rebranded. It's the elite club competition in South Africa, so it's the best of the best. It's the provincial champions and a handful of other teams. We play Rugby World Cup format, 4 pools of 5, 20 teams. Top 2 go through to Easter in George, like we used to do in the old days.
Yes.
And it's just it's a wonderful way to revive club rugby, because it did suffer in the professional era, and I think we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel now, and this is the start of it.
So it really is an elite competition. It's the best of the best out of every province.
Yes, unashamedly so. It is the National Open Club Championships. But we've branded it nicely. Celsi have come on board with a great sponsorship, and it's just taken it up a level. To if anybody who follows club rugby and has watched the club championships in the last few years knows that there wasn't really much going on, and the standard was pretty poor.
Yeah, but we had to work on that a little bit. Not a lot of prize money there.
Yeah, and even today, we saw Dispatch and Hamilton's play, and it was an unbearably hot day, and it was pre-season, and I think both sides operating at about 60%. But even so, you can see there's some real quality players out there, and I think come March, April, at the business side of the competition, these teams are going to be going at it. Talking
about the teams, is there any teams that you think have risen to the top over the last few years and have taken the Community Cup sort of bull by the horn, so to speak?
Well, I think the fairy tale story was Dispatch last year, winning a national title again 25 years after Duane led them to their last one over Tikkies, when Lars Botha was still playing. So I think Dispatch was a fairy tale story. We saw here today that I don't think they're going to give up their title without a fight. I think Hamilton's will be in there. We've got, Hamilton's the oldest club in the country, so the tournament can only benefit from their presence. And then I think we've got those tough Northern Union sides, Brakpan and Rustenburg, who are sort of lying in wait as well for the guys down here. And then, of course, down in Boland way, Westbank and Roses United, I think they're going to bring some real flavour to the tournament again. And I think especially Hamilton's having to travel to Westbank in a couple of weeks' time. That's going to be one hell of a day in Malmesbury.
It certainly does look like the standard is getting higher and higher every year, and the guys have got a reason to start training earlier in the year. They've got a reason to put in more effort. Everything is lifting up step by step on all club rugby levels, not only at Community Cup. But we're seeing even in the clubs that are maybe not playing in the big tournaments, they've all upped it a gear, maybe with the added exposure and more information and better coaching, and it's getting better in club rugby all the time.
Well, that's right. There's 2 points I want to make there. Around the country now we're seeing pre-season tournaments, regional, cross-border. We've got the Community Challenge now between Western Province and Boland. As we speak now, the Eastern Cape Super 12 is on the go. We've got 6 matches on the go in the Eastern Cape. And then up north we've got the Assupol, which is reviving itself and kicking off on the 1st of March as well. And if I just look at the player registration forms that have been coming into my office, sort of 500 of them in the last week. Wow. We've asked the players to just say what their dreams are, what they would like to see out of club rugby, and without fail, you're getting guys saying we want club rugby more professional, we want to take it up a level, and these are not 30-year-old guys saying
these are the young players. They're coming out
20-year-old guys saying we want club rugby to be the next feeder into provincial rugby, and really, it's encouraging when the younger generation are seeing club rugby as a viable pathway now.
Well, Duane, I'm going to leave it at that. I know you're going to have your hands full, so best of luck. Congratulations on, I suppose, a nice little warm-up game here, but good luck for the tournament.
Thank you very much, JP.
There we go, folks. Community Cup about to get started. Of course, we're going to be following Hammy's progress all the way through. Looking forward to it, and we'll catch you after the break.